Guys, give me a minute trying to get the computer to do what I need it to do. There we go. Here we go for the intro.
I got a feeling that you got me covered too. I got you covered. I got you covered.
Hi, everybody. How's everybody doing today? I am hanging in there, kind of sore today. Kind of had a weird kind of panic attack last night. Part of my fibromyalgia issues, I don't know, but I'm pretty sore. I got through it, but it was just like, okay, either something combination of 8 didn't agree with me. I don't know, but I've been kind of tuckered today, but we're going to get through this. And I'm excited beyond belief to show you what I created and so forth. I'm really excited to be able to show you the new thing we updated. We changed the layout of the merch store, hopefully to make it easier for everybody. But we also want to dive into this phrase that says, be proud of being yourself, or be proud of be proud of being you, because everyone else is taken. And that has been a phrase that has really stuck with me in such a powerful way, because I have to remind myself on a daily basis that there's nobody else like me. I'm it. There's nobody else like me. I can't compare myself to anybody else. And so we have to remember that. And here's just a couple things to just think about and so forth. Is the world doesn't need another version of someone else. It already has you. It needs you in this world, not anybody else. And so we have to remember the importance of being able to do that and having the confidence to be able to take this next year and really take that statement and really, really embrace that. You know, we tend to kind of compare ourselves to other people, and that can really steal your confidence. And I think owning your story is also, hi Kristen, is also, the power of authentication. And, you were never meant to be copied. You were just meant to be you. So let's look at the aspect. Hi, Allison. Let's look at the aspect of looking at how comparing yourself to someone else can really steal your confidence. I want to kind of drive on that. And we'll show you the new merch. We're really excited. So we're going to start off with that. And this is also an encouragement to really, as we look at not comparing ourselves to anybody else, I want people that may be looking at, I don't know how to create merch. I have all these wonderful ideas in my head and I'm kind of don't know where to go and so forth without hiring a graphic person to do all that. And with that being said, I really want to thank from the bottom of my heart, Alfonso. I cannot thank him enough for what he did for us. He was amazing, and I'm extremely thankful because I really could not have done it without him. And he said to me last night, I don't think I'm doing much. And I said, you have no idea, because apparently I don't have, and I thought I did. Hi, Gloria, right? I didn't think that I had the, I thought I had everything to do everything on the computer. And once he kind of updated the graphics, and my graphic card says, "Oh, we're not liking this now." So I don't know what it did. I have no idea. I have to have my son-in-law look at that, but that'll be down the road. So if you guys can go over and support Alfonso, I would greatly appreciate it. because without him, this would not have been possible. So I want to encourage everybody too, as a content creator, that I think having merch and having merch available is one way to be able to have some revenue coming in. But if you're kind of lost on exactly how to do it, what to do, and so forth and so on, go and put your ideas in Chat GPT and say, listen, create a logo for this. And you would be very surprised what it comes up with. Like Christina's tagline for her channel is "Let the cosplay begin." And I just said to ChatGPT, make a logo from that, right? And yes, he did it. I helped him with some stuff. I'll show you the 2 designs I came up with, and then he took it from there. But I said, let the cosplay begin. And what came out of just saying that phrase, make a logo out of this, was awesome. And it's going to look awesome on shirts. So these are my daughter's channel. And I had to move the live up tonight because she is coming, and she's coming a little bit earlier. I'd like to spend some time with her. So anyway, so we are, again, if you guys are starting and you're kind of like, I want to add merch, I would absolutely look into Fourth Wall, because it's I have to look, hold on a minute, it's a great thing, and I know I have to look at that, hold on a second. It's a great way to be able to do it. I ordered myself my own shirts, which I was very glad for. No, I have it in here somewhere. I have to remember what it is now. Memberships, orders. Oh, it's not going to be it. I know it's here somewhere. But I'll get it for you. I know I thought we had it someplace, but I don't know where it is now. I don't know where it is. Hold on a second. I'll get it for y'all. I know I think I have it in the merch store somewhere. For sure. Here we go. Here's what I need. So if y'all are looking and you have a YouTube channel and you're looking into getting something, here's the Fourth Wall referral code. You can go check it out. But it's a great place to start. And if you need help, you can always reach out to Alfonso and be able to have him assist. But I would tell you to absolutely go into ChatGPT and start just saying, hey, create a logo for me. And you would be surprised what it comes up with, for sure. I was kind of surprised. I was pleasantly surprised. So, with that being said, I totally forgot to change out our logo. Our old logo is up here, right? Well, let's do it while we're all here, if I can get it right. I have to remember how to do it now. Hold on. Hold, please. Let's change the logo while we're live. If you all think that this girl has got it together, nah. I don't have it together at all. I'm a big hot mess. And I would absolutely fully admit it. 100%. And I think that's part of being the authentic you, is just allowing yourself to kind of be a mess, allowing yourself to kind of, say, listen, this is who I am, and despite everything, and this is me, and just run with it. People are either going to like it or they're not going to like it. One way or the other is going to happen. And so you got to sit there and say, well, I'm going to be me, and I'm not going to compare myself to anybody else, because it doesn't work. When you start comparing yourself to anybody else, it does not work. I'm trying to find it because now I don't know where it is. I will find it. We have so much communication back between the two of us that I'm like, where is this? That's not it. If not, I know where I can go to get it, because it's not in any place that I need. But we're going to change the logo because we loved the logo. It served us well, but it is time. It is time to say goodbye to the logo that has served us well. It's still the same. We just, there's one way around it, you know. Can't do one thing, do it another way, right? So, we're going to, hopefully this will work. All right, so you get to see us. We're going to change in the new and take out the old that served us well, and we're going to put in the new. And that's kind of what I was talking about when we were talking about, you know, as we were improving this year, we are going to improve on ourselves. It does not mean that we need to just totally say to ourselves, okay, we just got to start all over. Just like that logo, Hi New Horizons, just like that logo, right? We kept some of the same aspects of the logo that we loved, but we refined it. We made it even better. And that's what you all need to be doing throughout this year, is making yourself and improving yourself every day is just an improvement on how you can be a better you. So let's go through some of these new things as we kind of go through. You all got to see a sneak peek of that, but I was able to take some pictures. I just didn't get them all up. I'm not organized today. I can tell you that as far as I know. So you all know that we do have, this has not changed. This is still the same, but we do have our connection cakes, and they are there. They're $20 within the merch store, but they're there. They haven't changed. So those are still the same. So those are available if you have somebody that's having a birthday. I know Sandy Wendy ordered one. If you have somebody's birthday or you have a YouTube channel, this is a great way. We have our connection cake, but it's behind something and I can't necessarily get to it this second. Yes, I can. Hold on a second, guys. I didn't think about taking it out. Hold on a second. Just a minute. Let's see. But it's a great way if you have a YouTube channel. A little sore today. Great way if you have a YouTube channel to be able to, there it is, to be able to raise it. And if it's somebody's birthday, you can say happy birthday. So this is a great way to have a visual representation to wish somebody a happy birthday. And so we still have those in the merch store. That has not changed. So you can order those. And we still have our soap caddies. We put those down to $5 a piece. And if anybody is having like when my daughter has her baby shower, I will be doing these in, whether it's a boy or girl, in colors to give out to people as favors. If you're having somebody that's having a wedding, we do a special price for them. Gifts and so forth. This makes a great thing. Everybody that we have sent one to absolutely loved it. And they really truly make great gifts and so forth. So those have not changed. Those are still the same. All right. So some of the new merchandise that we're excited. We have our new llama. Everybody want to see the llama? The llama is so cute. It's absolutely so cute. So we have the llama. Let me do this in order. I'm going to get all really confused. Well, actually, I'll do this one. If I do it in this way, I'll know it. There's a verse that says, "You're wonderfully and fearfully made." So we have a shirt for the ladies with the Psalms verse in different colors, and we have the one for the men. So this is, and I will reduce it so y'all can see it. This is the one for the ladies, and we have them in different colors. So this is the one for the ladies. And then we also, for all of the shirts, just so that people know, we have the choice of you guys getting the logo on the right, hi Joy, on the right or the left of the sleeve, depending on which one you want. So again, this one was done with just putting in the fact that it said, make me a logo with your beautifully and fearfully and wonderfully made. That was all it was. Nothing fancy. I just said, listen, give me a logo that you would see representing of that. And it was very easy actually to put it in without any kind of anything. So again, I wanted to show this in two ways. I want to home in on this other saying, right, that we have, that proud of being ourselves. But I also want to show people that have content creators that you can start without doing anything, just by putting in something into your merch store or into ChatGPT and say, listen, come out with a logo. This is what it came out with, and I absolutely love it. So again, this is the ladies' version of it, and you can choose when you go into the merch store. It says the Blessed to Crochet logos on the right, Blessed to Crochet logos on the left. You can choose which side you want to have that on. And that is, of course, up to you entirely. Just making sure, because for some reason it's... Oh, now you're working slow on me, right? I think I have it wrong. I think that's why. Yep, I have that's... I got to fix it. I kept my Nightbot up because I knew I was going to make mistakes. I knew I was. Okay, that should work now. So that's... Hi, Zach. Welcome on in. Hi, Joan. Welcome on in. So this should work now. But this is the ladies' version of that saying. If I can get it to work right. I'm learning new codes, too, as we're going along, guys. Happy New Year. Absolutely. Let's see if it works. All right, so that's the ladies' version. All right, for all you men out there, oh no, what's the next one? I got to do this in order. I'm going to get very confused. Well, actually, I can do... We're going to do the men's, and then we'll show you the llama. So for those that want this shirt, this... Oh, no. Wait, hold it. Hood it. Okay, this is the men's shirt for that saying. And again, I just put this in ChatGPT and said, listen, create me an image. That was it. No fancy thing was done. So if the men want it, it's in different sizes. You got a sneak peek of the llama. Cute llama. So if anybody wants that, it is in there too as well. That is the men's version. And I thought this would be very helpful in two different aspects. That for those content creators to say, I have no idea what to do or what to have or what to put up for the merch stuff. I have no idea what to do. This gives you an idea. I just went into ChatGPT. I said, create me an image with this Bible verse on it. It came out. I absolutely love the men's version. When I did the first one, I said, I got to come up with a men's one. And I would wear this. I would absolutely wear the shirt myself. I love the eagles. I love the cross. I've ordered this for another YouTuber. I absolutely love it. So again, utilize things like that. And as you can see, the logo is on the left. So when you go in the merch store, you get to have the logo on the left and the right. The left or the right, depending on which side you want to have it on. From now until January 1st, 31st, everybody gets 5% off. You just have to put proud to be me in the code, in the coupon thing code. You get 5% off. If you are a member of our channel, Thank you very much is now going to always get 10% off of any merchandise. That is going to be an added perk. And then those that are Blessed Disco Ball members are always going to get 20% or 15%, excuse me. And I will be putting those codes up in a private post. And those codes may change from time to time, just to make sure that we're keeping everybody above board, which I'm sure you all will do. But they will receive a little bit extra, and that will be an additional perk. Oh, Carmen, I'm so sorry. I hope that we can lift your spirits today for sure. So, hugs, and let's put some ones in the chat, guys, for anybody going through any kind of difficult time right now. So here is the cutest little llama, because we don't allow drama here, right? Oh, I am so sorry, Carmen. Stay strong. We're here. Maybe this little llama will give you a smile. So this is, we've created a bag, but this is the new In That Llama. Well, you know what, Carmen? That's never the answer. That is never the answer. And I'm really sorry that your life is not what you want it to be. And I'm going to stop right now because I think that this is so important. I'm really sorry that that happened, but it's never, ever, ever the answer. It's never the answer. I don't care what. I've had 2 people that decided to do that in my life. And it's never, ever, ever the answer. Ever. Your life is too important. It may not be going in the direction you want it to go in right now, but it's never the answer. It's never the solution. And we love you. We absolutely love you. And we want you as part of our community. Please, I know that you've said before that your mom, you haven't told her how you feel, but if you're struggling with those thoughts, you need to please go talk to somebody. Please. Reach out to your mom, let her know that you need to go talk to somebody. And I will be for sure lifting you up in prayer. And we all will, 100%. But it's never, never the answer. Never. And we are here. Honest to goodness, we are here for you. So, again, we have the llama. I think the llama is super cute. And I'm not trying to take away from the seriousness of what's going on with Carmen. We are praying for you. We are here. This is what this chat is here for. We can support. We can talk about things that are hard in this chat. We can let you know. Okay, you promised me. You promised me. Absolutely. And if you go talk to somebody and you let me know you're talking to somebody, you email me. The link tree is in on our channel. You email me, okay? And I can't do much, but I can do something for you, because I want you to. If you can't, I'd like us to see her in one of these shirts that I'm going to show, and hold on to that tight. So we'll figure something out, okay? Yes, please reach out to 988. Absolutely, 100%. My daughter went through a very difficult time, and I could see things happening. And it was shortly after her grandmother passed away and all that kind of stuff, her great-grandmother, and things went down. I could see it. And within a little bit of time, I had her on depression medicine, and you could see, improving within hours. You could see her mood and so forth. And she's been on depression medicine. She's still on depression medicine. It's safe through pregnancy. And it really has helped to balance her out. Absolutely 100%. And indigo is another great way. I'm sure that, indigo has a lot of wonderful advice too. We're all here to support you too as well. So I think the llama, I don't know about you, but I think the llama is really cute. So that is our new llama. And I don't know about you, but put a couple ones in the, or not ones, put fives in the chat if you think that llama kind of looks like me. I saw it with the purple glasses and I'm like, yep, that kind of looks like me, don't it? It kind of absolutely looks like me. So that's the llama. We also have the Blessed to Crochet crew. These were the shirts I was talking about. I want everybody to be proud of being me. That is what our theme is throughout. We want people to stand strong in that. And so that is the shirt. We have it in other colors. And again, you can choose which side of the logo you want it on. But that is the crew. For sure. So that is our Proud to Be Me with myself. Yes, and you're never alone. Absolutely. That is the shirt we have with my daughter, myself, and Mama Blessed to Crochet. So again, it's being proud of you. Everyone else is taken. I actually ordered that shirt for myself last night, and I'm very excited to get it. I ordered the one with the logo on the right side, but again, that is, and I put that into ChatGPT. I made a cartoon. I thought this was so helpful to show you all so that you guys can see how you can make merchandise and so forth. So it really is easy. I said, okay. Originally, I came up with be proud of being yourself, and then I said, oh, it kind of looks girly, so let me make a men's edition. And it put up this guy, and I thought we gotta have Mr. Blessed to Crochet. So I said, make a cartoon out of that, and I had a cartoon already done with us three girls, and I thought I'm gonna pop it in here and see what it looks like. I absolutely love it. I think it looks so cool. So we have the crew shirt, which I think is really cool. And then we have, and we're going to get more stuff, guys. This was a lot. And I can't thank Alfonso enough because I wouldn't have been this far with what's going on with the computer. This is Mr. Blessed to Crochet. And that is his shirt. So he has his own collection. We'll put it on mugs. We'll put the Proud of Being Me on mugs and everything too as well. So that is the Mr. Blessed to Crochet shirt. And I think it looks really cute. Of course, I may be biased, but anyway, that's the Mr. Blessed to Crochet for the guys, and I think that that's really cool. So we've got the Mr. Blessed to Crochet, the Be Proud of Being Me. We had the girls on one. We had to have the guy, Mr. Blessed to Crochet on one. So we have that one. And then for you guys that don't want to see our faces on any shirts, which I can't blame you, we have Mr. Blessed Crochet loves tigers. So we have a tiger version, and I just pulled out different colors. So this is the tiger version of the Proud of Being Me shirt. He's sitting there with the cool glasses, the sunglasses. So if you don't want the shirt on or the crew on, you can certainly have the tiger, which I think is really cute and adorable. So absolutely cute. So we got the tiger. Yep, absolutely. So we got the tiger. For those that don't want, but again, it's homing into that thing, being proud of being ourselves. And for the girls that don't want anybody, just not the girl crew on the thing, we have just a regular heart. And this was the original one that I came up with in ChatGPT, and then I said, okay, modify it from there. So if you all don't want any of our mugs on it, then of course you have the heart, which is adorable. I love this color. It's a berry color. It's really pretty. And so I absolutely love it. So this was the original one that ChatGPT came up, and I'm like, that's what I've been looking for I don't know how long. I've been working on what this be proud of being you is going to look like on a shirt, and it came up with it. I'm like, that's it. So I've been struggling with this for a year, and that's what it came up with ChatGPT, and I think it's really, really cool. So if you don't want Mr. Blessed to Crochet on it, then you can get the tiger, and if you don't want our three ladies on it, you could get the one with the heart and so forth. And so I really like that one. But I wanted to really encourage everybody that's like, I don't know where to go for merch. I don't know where to start. Start with ChatGPT and just have it come up with ideas. You can like it or not, but at least you can have it. We also, of course, we say this a lot of the times. We say, keep crocheting that connection. No crochet hook is required. We'll get these on some shirts. We just have them on a mug right now. But this is the crochet the connection mug, which I love too as well. It's reminding you guys that it's all about getting that. I think that's what I did it as. It's all about doing the connection and making sure that, I don't think I did that one actually, because I don't have a collection for that yet. So that is our mug but I need to do a collection for that one yet, and I didn't. See, oh, it's hidden. I better make it public, right? Oh, see, this is where I'm like, okay, and we have them in all different sizes. But this is the crochet connection mug. And again, I put that into ChatGPT and I said, give me an idea. So this is the connection mug. Once my computer decides to stop acting out. It's like me, it's kind of today. So I hope this is an encouragement to some of y'all that go, where do I start? I know I want to do merch for my channel, but where do I start? Well, you all see what I've just created doing what I've done. So that's the mug for the crochet connection. And then let's see what the next one is. Okay. And then we also have the same mocha. We have the same little llama. I'm sorry, guys, but that llama is so cute. I mean, it's just really cute. So then we have the llama on a mug too as well, with our logo on the back. So we have the mocha, or the crochet, the no drama. This llama doesn't do drama except when it is yarn drama. But I think that llama is just so stinking cute. And then of course on the back is our logo, but I think it's just so cute. I just think it's cute. Beyond cute. And I got to change the logo here. I realize that. I don't know if that's a YouTube side or what. So that's the mug for the llama. And then you guys are ready for this. We totally changed up mocha. No, sorry. That's Blessed to Crochet. I don't know what I did with it. I thought I did. Oh, well. I did. This is the logo. Sorry. So that's the new Blessed to Crochet logo. So that's, again, I had ChatGPT help me to revise it and make it even better. I think it stands out a lot more. So that's the mug for the new logo from Blessed to Crochet, and we also have a shirt with that on as well, in different colors, but with that logo on it. Y'all ready for this? I mean, what we did with Mocha is we got rid of the clan thing. We just made it Mocha because she just stands out just fine by herself. But look at this. I thought this was the mug. This is the shirt. Look at that shirt. Isn't it adorable? Mocha just looks cute. I don't care what you do with her. We have a mug too with her on it. But this is the shirt. She has her own collection, rightfully so. But I thought this shirt, and this is of course one of Christina's favorite colors, is the mocha shirt, and I think it's so cute. So we have mocha. We got rid of the clan and we just put mocha. And so she's anybody that loves our mocha. That is for sure something that we did, and I think it looks so cute. So we got mocha, and boy, and again, I just put in mocha's picture. I said, again, if anybody's looking, I went to ChatGPT and I said, take the dog in the picture. No, I don't. I do not. So if you're interested in learning or going to do it, here's our referral code for Fourth Wall. And then, of course, I would talk with Alfonso for sure, and he'll help you, because you can't just take the images. This is our Fourth Wall referral code. You can't just take the images from, like I took this image and I said, okay, take mocha, take this picture, take the dog out of the picture and put it in some kind of logo, shirt logo, into ChatGPT. Make sure it's at least 1,000 pixel ratio, which is what I've put in for each one of them, which makes Alfonso's job a lot easier. And this is what it came up with. We've modified it. I didn't like where they put the paws, so I moved the paws up in the little border thing, and I outlined Mocha's ears and stuff in the white so it stands out better. So again, then I just went into the merch store and put it up. Once Alfonso made sure that it was up to par, it was what it needed to be, it was a good resolution, all of those things happened, because you can't just take it from ChatGPT and throw it up there. You really have to make sure that you have somebody who knows what they're doing, look at it. And like he took Christina's logo that we're going to add to her merch store, which is Let the Cosplay Begin, and he realized there was gradient that needed to be taken out. So again, that's where I would start. If you're looking to add merch, go to Fourth Wall. Christina has a shirt she got from them, and I really like their quality. I'll be interested to see exactly what the quality looks from what I'm going to get from them. Here's the Mocha mug. We got to have a mug with Mocha on it. Isn't it just adorable? And we have the logo on the back of the mug. So if anybody really loves our Mocha, then we've got Mocha merch for the mug. And then we did the Mocha shirt. Okay. We also have a yard flag with the front of it being the No Drama Llama. If you're someone that crochets and you'd like to have this as your yard flag, we have a yard flag available. And then on the back, of course, has the our logo on it. We'll eventually get the Be Proud of Being Yourself. We may do a little different thing and take on that just to make it if the image doesn't work. But anyway, we're able to get the yard flag if anybody's interested in that. And we're going to be adding more merch, guys. This is just the start. But again, ChatGPT. Joan, yes, you can. You can't have a merch shelf, but before we were monetized, before we even had 200 people, I started a merch store. Now, has my mom been rolling in the money since we got it? No. But it's been there, and I've learned, and now I've taken the merch store and I've refined it. I think I've made things better. I've added things. We're going to be adding even more stuff to it, right? So even though you're not monetized, you can still go set up your merch store. You could still have merch. You could put it into your live streams. You just can't put it on your YouTube wall until you get to a certain point. But you absolutely can start a merch store. You do not have to be monetized to do it. You don't even have to have 500 people. You can have 100. You could start your YouTube channel and start a merch store. You do not have to do that, just so everybody knows. And hopefully that's something that will help. Let's see. And then we have the llama. I don't think I did do the logo shirt. I thought I did. We have the llama shirt too as well. Now, just so anybody knows, if anybody does order or go and want to order the llama shirt, hold off for me for a couple hours, because I just need to resize it a little bit, and I forgot that I need Alfonso's help, because he needs to actually help me put the logo on the left and the right. I'm having a lot of problems with our computer right now, in the sense of being able to do a lot. So I can get some of this stuff up. I just can't get all of it up, and then it wants to crash on me, and I'm like, dang on it. And so it's becoming a little frustrating, to say the least. So give me a little time, and I will, of course, get that up. If you want to order the llama shirt, just give us, like I said, just a little bit of time, and we will for sure get that up. And I may go back to some of these, and they have more colors that I could probably use, but you can only pick a certain amount of colors. So there may be duplicates of the shirts or so forth with the colors added to it. But again, we'll do that for sure. But if anybody's interested in the llama shirt, if you can just hold off just a little bit, just so that we can update that, because the logo hasn't been added to the right and left sleeve. And that'll be an easy fix for Alfonso to do. So if you're going to order the shirt, just wait till tomorrow, and we'll get that covered for you, I promise. We had Scott merch on there, but we took that off because we've got a new thing, and I have to put that up yet still, but we will of course do that too as well. And then of course we have our logo on the shirt too as well for you guys. No, you do not. You do not need to be monetized in order to offer merch. Absolutely not. So we have our logo for Blessed to Crochet on there. You do not. You do not need to be monetized. I've had my merch store for quite a while. Haven't really pushed it at all, but I'd like to start doing it. I'd like for you all to really home in on those sayings. But, that saying of being proud of being me. But that's our logo, on a shirt. And again, if you're going to be ordering the Drama Llama shirt, just hold off till tomorrow, and we'll have that fixed, I promised. I realized that before I went live. Here are two ones that we did actually that I did for Alfonso, and he was able to turn them into merch. He was able to actually put them on I sent it over, and he did his stuff and got it. And we'll put the Keep Crocheting the Connection on a shirt too. We just kind of ran out of time for that one. So this is his two shirts. He loves trains, and so I think that one, he absolutely loves that one, and I think that one looks awesome. So if you all are wanting to support Alfonso, he has a merchandise store as well, so you can go take a look. And I think it's good to look at different things, because you get to see how different people have stuff. So be able to see how they're doing it. But that is his merch store. And I told him I would show off the merch because I was just so grateful for everything that he did for us. So again, that is his. He loves, he absolutely loves trains. So being powered by steam and run and imagination. So I love that one too. So he's got his one, and then he also is somebody that does wonderful with music. He likes the old gospel music. So this is another one we did, and again we put it all into ChatGPT and said, hey, come up with an idea. So this is toe tapping, knee slapping, hand clapping, old time gospel music, and it's got the boots and the clap and the hands and everything. So again, we just put, all I did was say toe tapping, knee tapping, hand clapping, old gospel music, make me a logo, and I put it in. So hopefully some of this inspires you all. And I had permission to show off those two from Alfonso. Hopefully it gives you some inspiration that you can do a lot with just putting ideas in the merch into ChatGPT and kind of running with it. And the minute it dropped, I thought, this is absolutely great and absolutely love it. And I'm so glad that I was able to help out my friend. And so he has those two. So there is some of our new merchandise. I hope you guys love it. Again, you will have until the 31st to again have 5% off. And then of course in a private, in a message for our members, they will have members that have the first tier, which is 99 cents for the thank you very much membership. They will get 10% off, and those that have the Blessed Disco Ball members, which is $2.99 a month, they will get 15% always on any of our merchandise. And that's just the way we could give back and thank them so much. But you all will have that. Just put proud to be me code in the 5% off, and I will be also putting that on the community tab as well. So let's look at a moment, and let's look at, I'm going to look and see where, hold on a second, I want to see where Christina is. Okay, they're not too far from here, so I'm going to kind of go through this, and then they're going to be here pretty soon. So anyway, let's go through this a little bit just to kind of look at, again, the fact that, comparing yourself to someone else can actually really die down your confidence, right? We want to take proud of being me and run with it this year. That's why we did the merch for it. That's why we did a whole new store. That's why we said whole new year, whole new merch. So we want you guys running with it. We are spending so much time trying to be like other people. We're wasting our energy to try to be like somebody else. You cannot be like somebody else if you're one of one person. You can't. Stop trying. Copying their success, personality and style, or life path. I don't know if those people know who Mr. Beast is, but Mr. Beast is a very popular YouTuber. If I tried to accomplish what he did, I would fail because I can't be like him. I can only be like me. You're going to get a mess of a girl who's going to have everything a little bit messy, right? And I'm not going to have everything together. I'm going to do my very best. I don't have a team of people to say, here, edit this and do that. And listen, I've got this idea for merch, man, and make it look spectacular. I'm doing the best I can, right? And that's all that we can do. But here's the truth. Everyone else is taken. The most powerful thing you can be is yourself. The problem with comparison makes you feel like you're behind or not enough, right? How often do we feel like, guess what? We're not enough. Why are we trying to keep up with the Joneses? We're not enough. So we got to be like her, right? We can't keep up with the Kardashians. And if you look at it, I don't think that they're always happy either. There's things that happen a lot behind the scenes. Social media shows highlights. They don't show real life. They don't show you when they're struggling. I had a panic attack come out of absolutely nowhere with this part of fibromyalgia. And it was not fun. You all have seen me on the highway. I don't do highways well, but you all have seen me on the highway when I've had to say, guys, keep talking to each other because I'm going to mute you because I'm about ready to scream because I just really don't like the highways and this is making me panic. I don't want you to hear me scream the whole way for the few minutes is kind of an issue. But at least I'm able to sit there and say, guess what? I'm going to be like me. I'm going to show people. And I remember having a live, and I kept the thing. I don't think I screamed the entire time, but I certainly was panicking because I don't like the highways and I don't like traffic, and I start, getting agita a little bit. And, sure enough, I had somebody say to me, thank you for showing that, because guess what? You made me feel like I wasn't alone. You made me feel as if, guess what? This is normal, and they struggle with some of the same things that I kind of struggle with. And then they felt like, you know what? I'm not alone. I'm not by myself. I'm okay. And that really made me feel good that actually they felt like they weren't by themselves. They were just, whoops. I don't know what I did there. They weren't by themselves. They had support, and that this is not something necessarily that they can control. They've just got to get through it, but we can certainly get through it together, right? When you compare, you shrink your confidence. You weren't created to compete. You were created to contribute. Comparison doesn't inspire confidence. It totally erases it. If you want to be confident, you have to look at yourself and say, I'm me. If you get to that, if you really take that saying, proud to be me because everyone else is taken, and you really take that to absolute heart, whether you believe in a higher power or not, like I do, you will believe that he didn't make mistakes and he created you exactly who you're supposed to be. And you will take that. It will change how you literally feel about yourself. Are there some times that I still struggle? Absolutely. There's still times I self-doubt myself? Absolutely. Are there still some times I have those things going through in my head? Absolutely. But I keep going back to that saying and say, Mary, you can't be like anybody else. There's only one you, and God did that for a reason and a purpose. Why bringing yourself takes courage. Being authentic means risking judgments. Risking judgment. You're going to be yourself. If you're going to come on YouTube, right, you're going to be judged by people. You're going to have the trolls that are going to come in and do their thing, right? That makes you human. Absolutely. I'm going to put the merch up. I'm probably going to hear criticism. Well, this would have been better if you'd done this, and this would have been better that you'd done this and did. I love what we have. And we're only going to build on it, right? We're only going to make it better. Like we took our logo and said, I don't want to lose pieces of it, because somebody made it for me and I was very thankful, the person that made it. But it was very hard to stick on merchandise because it wasn't in a circle, and the T cross kind of went out a little further, and it was difficult to get on merchandise. But I wanted to keep aspects of it so I could have where we kind of started at. The first step of it was it. And I can hear my kiddo coming on in. Hi, Sharon. Welcome on in. So it's easy to blend in and stand out. It's easy to be a wallflower, isn't it? It's easy to kind of go back there and go, okay, well, I can just be a wallflower. I can just stay in the thing and not allow things to go on anymore. It's easy to be a wallflower and not stand out, or easy to blend in than versus stand out. But I'm live.
Hi, everybody on live.
There's the kiddo.
Where am I?
Wait, hold it.
There we go.
There's my kiddo.
Hi, everybody on live.
And here's a grandbaby.
Come on, say hi.
There's the kid, and there's the grandbaby. There's the little bean. Both of them are here, right? You got to see a little bit of her bump. Right? Just a little bit. She showed it off. She's like, see, my little grandbaby's here too, but she or he, we don't know which it is yet. And I don't know if I'll be able to tell that information, but that little bean's in there for sure. I'm so excited, guys, to be a yaya. I'm so excited. But I believe it or not, I talk to that little bean. I'll go up to her tummy and say, and every time I say I love you to her and I give her a hug, I look at I put my hand on her tummy and I say, I love you too, little bean. So I tell that little bean every time I can that I love that little bean, and I'm so thrilled. So anyway, but hiding who you are cost more than being real ever will. Right? If you have to be who you are. Thank you, Allison. You have to be. You have to be exactly who you are. And it has taken me years, guys, to get to the point where I'm like, I'm proud of being me. You know, I ordered the shirt for myself and I readjusted the size to make it just a little bit better. I'm like, dang on it. I really should have waited and adjusted the size. And I ordered I'm going to see, who is it? Eli Yoder. And I ordered him a shirt. And I said, I should have just waited on all that. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to tell him I ordered the shirt and then I readjusted the size. But you know what? It's big and bold. And it is, and your ministry is big and bold. So you're going to have one of a kind shirt because everybody else's shirt is the size is going to be smaller. It'll be fine, but the size is going to be smaller of the logo because it just looks more proportioned. I thought about myself and I said, I should have waited and ordered the shirt. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to have a one-of-a-kind shirt too. And maybe that's very fitting for what I'm doing and what I'm saying. But, and guys, the size for I ordered this shirt. This is the one I got. And in the same color, by the way. But the shirt is not really that. The measurements aren't too. The measurements, I think I put it down like an inch or two or something. It's really not that much different than what's there. Just a little different. But this is the shirt I ordered. Because I wanted the ones with all three ladies on it. This is the one I ordered. And I'm taking this to absolute heart this year in every way, shape, and form. You know, I think about the fact that I'm not going to be the same grandmother. My daughter's husband's parents, right? They're going to be different than I am. I'm not going to be the same. I can't be the same as them. They're going to have this little one's going to have two different grandparents, both different, both special, both amazing, but they're going to learn different things from each one of us. We can't be the same. We're not supposed to be the same. And so we have to remember that throughout the whole thing, is that we're not going to be. It's going to be different. And I had two different grandparents. They were very, very different. But I learned different things from each one of them. That is for sure. Confidence grows when you stop performing and start living. How often do we put a mask on? How often do we put a mask on? And we have one, just so that people know, for the ladies, we have one that just has a heart in case you don't want us three ladies on the shirt. How often do we put a mask on? We put a mask a lot on. If people wonder why I don't come on with my hair fixed and my makeup on, it's because I even really struggled to come on today. I am really sore today. Right? I'm wearing a pashmina. I have the shirt I've been wearing all day on. I have to be comfortable today. I'm hurting. The last thing I want to do is stick makeup on my face. It would actually be painful today for me to do that. I am a fibromyalgia patient. You're getting this girl as authentic as you can be. Right? I'm going to be me all the way. And if people don't like it, I cannot do anything about it. I've been told I'm a sensitive girl my entire life. Well, I needed to be a sensitive girl because of the daughter I had to raise. I had a daughter with autism who had trouble getting to her emotions. I had to be extra sensitive and I could tap into things. She'll call me today and she'll be on the phone. I'm like, are you okay? Because I can tell something's off, something's wrong. I was made for exactly the purpose I was made for. Yep, exactly, right? Everyone else is taken, and that's freedom. You don't need to be replaced. You don't need to replace anybody. There's nobody else to replace. You're it. You don't need to match someone else's pace or path. I couldn't be exactly like somebody else. I have to be me. There's days that I really struggle, and as a fibromyalgia patient, I struggle with things because I'm not always going to be able to do things. But if I had another fibromyalgia patient, maybe they're able to do different things that I can't, and vice versa. I can't replace anybody. I have to go by my own pace. And that's why in the description of every video it says there are some days Mary can't go live, and there's some days she can't get out content because of the fibromyalgia. And I have to say, I hope my community understands and they'll be here, and you guys have. You are truly the blessing behind Blessed to Crochet. That is not said lightly. That is said with every intention and meaning, and we are so grateful for each and every one of you. The world doesn't need another copy. It needs you. It needs your version. It needs you. Doesn't need another copy. Thank God there's not another one of me, and I love my daughter. But thank goodness there's another. Yeah, I know exactly. I don't like it either. And I'm going to have a Fiber Warrior shirt too come out. I got to do that one too. We got to have a Fiber Warrior shirt. We got to have an Autism Warrior shirt too out. All those things are going to come out, believe me. You've got to be your own version. This little one that's growing inside of my daughter, she's in her second trimester. This little one that's growing inside my daughter, that one's going to be unique. There's only one, even if it was twins. Thank goodness it's not the first time out, but I'd still love it if it was. But, there's, even if it was twins, both of them would be individual and they would be different, even if they looked alike. But this one is going to be different. Hi, Snap, back. Thank you so much. Yep, it's going to get better. Absolutely. Absolutely. And we showed off some of the new merchandise. This is one of them. We will have more stuff coming out. Absolutely. And also my mods know, I did send them a private message that, they know about the merchandise as well. So we've got several. That's Mocha. And I will be putting all these on the community tab for sure. But those people that are coming in, we've got Mr. Blessed to Crochet, As the Proud of Being Me. If people don't want our faces on it, we have the heart shirt. It says the Proud of Being Me. I love that color. I debated whether I was going to get that one, but I had to go with the purple one. And we have the tiger shirt. So for those people that are just coming in, we've got the new logo on a shirt. Absolutely, all those things. So there's some. Again, I Norma K. If you are someone that is a member of the channel, if you're the first level, you get 10% off. If you're on the second level, which is the Blessed Disco Balls, you get 15% off. And everybody until the end of January gets 5% off their purchase as long as they put in this coupon code. So, what does it look like? What it looks like to be proud of who you are, owning your own strength. I can't talk. Owning your strengths and your imperfections. We have to do that. We have to own our strengths, right? And we have to be willing to accept our imperfections and refine them and improve them. I'm always going to be dyslexic. Not going to change, right? Absolutely. I love my purples and my blues and all that. And there's more colors. I just picked a color, but if you go into the actual thing, there's more colors in everything. And there's more colors in all of those things. Just hold off on the llama shirt right now till we get that fixed till tomorrow if y'all are going to order that. But again, we have to take our imperfections and we have to refine them. I'm always going to have difficulty with dyslexia. I'm always going to be a procrastinator. That's who this girl is. Those are part of my imperfections, but I can certainly 100% lean in and improve them. I'm not going to be perfect. I'm still under construction till I leave this earth. And I will be continuously trying to improve me, refining me. Seek honesty instead of saying what sounds impressive. I think, too, we need to really treasure our friends that absolutely 100% will tell us exactly what we don't want to hear. Right? We have to sit there and say, listen, we have to embrace who we are. And we have to have those friends that we're going to say, listen, lovingly tell me if I need to improve something, or I need to do this better, I need to do this better, whatever it is. We need to be willing to accept that. Choose self-respect over approval. We don't need everybody's approval. The only approval I need is from, if believe or what you believe, if you believe in God, is my Heavenly Father. I don't need anybody else's approval. I cannot be perfect. I can fuss at Mr. Blester Crochet. I could fuss at my daughter. I could fuss at my mom. I could fuss at anybody, right? And times when I'm not perfect. So I don't need anybody's approval. I just have to be me. And am I going to be perfect? Absolutely not. Letting go of the pressure of being likable by everyone. If you get to the realization that you are going to have people that do not like you, no matter what you do. You're not going to be liked by everybody, and that's okay, but you are going to find your core people that are going to absolutely love you. And you have to lean into that. You have to lean into your communities that find you and like your style, and so forth and so on, and gravitate to that. The right people find the real you. When you are authentic, the wrong people will fall away. When you're who you are, you're going to get your crew, your people, your community. You're going to build it exactly what you need to build it. Don't try to build it on something that's not going to stand. This channel stands the test of time because Sandy Wendy can tell you that I'm exactly the person here. Snapback can tell you. I'm exactly the same person on and off the screen. This girl is the same. I'm no different. The right connections show up. Sandy Wendy has been amazing and been here and stuck through it. She's in our lives. She's an amazing moderator. All my moderators are, and they're all going to get shout outs that have channels starting on Monday for the first part of it. And that doesn't stop. Allison, Zach, New Horizons, everybody that's in here, all our community are such amazing thing, and they show up. They are here, Sharon, they are here to support us. You guys mean the world to me. You make it so that today has kind of been a rough day because I've been hurting a lot. But I'm not hurting since I'm sitting here because I'm with my people, right? I'm being my authentic self. Being yourself filters your life in the best way. Absolutely it does. And Joan, absolutely too as well. Thank you for being here. Real confidence attracts real relationships, and you can make real relationships on YouTube. You may not think you can, but you absolutely can. Your supporters can turn into friends, and they can turn into amazing relationships that you have if you realize that if you build a community and not an audience. Now, I'm showing off the merch. Am I expecting everybody within our community to be awful nice if everybody ran over and bought a shirt or something? That would be great, or a mug or whatever. I know that's not going to happen, right? I know that not everybody can do that. I get it, and I understand that, and it all goes to Mama. It doesn't come to me. But I also did this live, not to just show off the merch. maybe some people will go over there and use that coupon code and purchase something or what have you, and we appreciate that. But I did it because I wanted to show those that have channels that are sitting there going, I have no idea what to do with merch. I have no idea how to create merch. I wanted to give them a way to do it. They have no idea how to create a logo? Go to ChatGPT. They have no idea where to create merchandise? ChatGPT. They need help with their graphic stuff? Go check out Alfonso. You know what I mean? And so forth. And it really just doesn't take it. You don't need to be monetized to have a merch store. You can start right when you start your YouTube channel. But I wanted people to see, I didn't think, I wasn't sitting there thinking to myself, oh my goodness, right? We're talking about this in my live earlier, community and friendships, not just random on a keyboard. Absolutely, 100%. But I wanted people to sit there and I wanted people to understand, I created these things, but I didn't sit there and need to be a genius. I just typed what I wanted into ChatGPT and it came out with some amazing stuff. So if you need ideas for merchandise, go that route and say, oh, and I absolutely loved what came out of it. And it doesn't have to you don't have to be a computer whiz or a graphic artist or anything like that to come up with really cool merchandise to put on your stuff. You can do it, right? So, encouragements and takeaways. You don't need to become someone new. We've talked about that. We're not making a new you this year. We're refining ourselves. We're making ourselves better. You just need to stand confident in who you are, who you already are. Absolutely. We've got to stand tall and proud. That's why that saying, be proud of being you, everyone else has taken, is so important. And the moment you stop trying to be the moment you stop trying to be someone else is the moment you finally become powerful. When you embrace you, when you say I'm it, there's nobody else can make, there's no other copy. I'm an original. I'm nobody else. Amen, absolutely, right? When you come that you can't compare yourself to an original. You can't compare to yourself to an only one, and you're absolutely welcome, Allison. Will you struggle with that? Absolutely. But you have to have people, you have to have friends. I'm going to be on Love Talk tomorrow with those so ravishing and Boogie Time, and I'm looking forward to that. And I'm telling you that one of the things I plan to say during that live is this. You have to have a core of people that is doing this, that understand what this is, because your family, as lovingly as they are, they will support you, but they don't understand the analytics and all this and stuff behind the scenes and the trolls and this, and they don't get it all. You have to, Fairbooks, you have to have people within the core of your system, right? You have to have them right there, right beside you. You have to have them floating right in. Because otherwise, when you're struggling, when you're going through difficult and hard times, you have to be able to sit there and say, okay, I got it. You've got it. You've got to be absolutely being, they've got to be in your cheerleading section. However you need to do it, but you've got to have people that are there to be able to, to be in your corner. You have to have people that are in your corner. Because otherwise, forget it. So, you have to have people in your corner. You have to have people that are going through this. You have to be in there, people that are, having difficulty and struggling and having all the people come in and the trolls and this and that, when you're struggling and you're going to get to a certain thing, you have to be going, okay, you know, you just have to have people that are in your corner. People that are going through the same stuff that you're going through, because I'm telling you, this is not for the easy. This is not for the faint of heart. It can be difficult. It can be a struggle. But if you guys go look at our first live, boy, have I come a long way. You can't get through the hard times on your own. Having a strong supporting community is paramount. Yes. And for me, dealing with fibromyalgia, there are days I cannot go out because I'm just hurting too much. Today would not have been a day I've gone out. But you guys, I've connected with you. I've been in the source very quickly. I was in Tuber Chat. I've made my connections kind of all over the place a little bit today. I've had connections and support when I've kind of had a struggling of a day. Look at Carmen came in here and said, listen, I was struggling. And what did we encourage her with? Right? We encouraged her that, you know, need to do what you need to do, but please go talk with somebody. That's what community does. And we have to stand up, stand tall and strong in that. So with that being said, guys, it's about 7:30, and I'd like to go spend a little time with daughter and Bean, which I know Bean won't know that we're spending time with it, but, you know, at some point I know that they can hear the voices through the womb. So I'm looking forward to the time I can see the baby kicking, but that's not happening anytime soon. I don't think that happens till like the 18th week, till the mother can feel it, and then I think it's later on that maybe you can see it. But I'm looking forward to that for sure. So anyway, again, we're also having a collaboration. It's a grandma collaboration. Anybody that's interested, you could put hashtag blessed grandma. It's our hashtag hashtag blessed grandma's corner. If you're making any content that is grandma related, songs, recipes, activities, whatever it is, you can put that hashtag as long as you tag Blessed to Crochet, or we can even do collaboration together. And you can put that in. We will put it in a playlist on our channel, and then that way you can maybe find people that come and look at that playlist. You may have some people that come over and check your channel out. So I hope, again, that you've enjoyed this. I hope that maybe just going over and taking a look at our merch store will give you encouragement. If you don't have one going, go take a look and see about it. You may have some inspiration for sure. To maybe start one of your own and see what it looks like. Yes, absolutely. We're going to take a moment. Be quiet for a second. Boy, the logo. The logo is there, but I got to change it. It's awful big. I don't think I have the logo locked, though, do I? Give me a minute. We want to take a time to thank our members. It's never expected. It is appreciated. We're very thankful to all our members that are able to do. And again, they will be getting a little discount on any of the merchandise we have, and that will be going into a members only post. Let's take a moment and dance and thank our members.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Allison, my first place is going to tell you to start off at go into ChatGPT. Now, here's the thing. ChatGPT is free. You get to create a certain amount of images. I have gotten a free month of ChatGPT, and I have been able to really use it endlessly for images. And then I think it's $20 a month. I don't know if everybody can get the free deal for the free month, but I'm going to continue paying it, actually. I use Stock Cake a lot, but I'm thinking about actually taking away Stock Cake and just using and just changing that out for ChatGPT. Go into ChatGPT, if you've got a logo in mind, ask it to do a logo. Ask it to type in a logo, put your logo idea, maybe it'll come up with a logo. And then also, you can, hi Tuber Chat, welcome on in. We did some of the merchandise, we showed some of that. Again, you can go check out, we're about ready to end, but start with ChatGPT and put in your ideas. For instance, let's just go back real quick before we head out of here. Bible, no, yeah, it's there. Let's look at this one for a minute. Again, we put our logo in and changed it, but I want to just show off. So for this one, real quick, okay, let's look at the llama mug for a moment, right? I actually took our existing llama logo that Alfonso did. That was great. And I actually, thank you very much. I actually took this and I put it on in, and I didn't like the refined, what it did to actually do the logo, to change it up. So I said to them, I said, okay, create me an image, make it a logo, put a llama, and put this llama don't do drama unless it's yarn drama, except if it's yarn drama, right? And I said, create it. And it did. And it put a llama. Okay? And I love the first rendering of it. I said, change the llama so that the glasses are purple, because I like purple, and put a turquoise rose. Christina's middle name is Rose, so I wanted a turquoise rose. And then I took it to Alfonso and I said, make this up to specs. The important thing to say in there is make the ratio at least 1,000 pixels, because it will make it very easy for like somebody like Alfonso to kind of level it up a bit. And for this one with the Psalms, I just said, make me a shirt, make me a logo, and I've modified this a little bit since, make me a logo with the verse Psalms 139:14 on it. And this is what it came up with. And then I realized this was more feminine, so make me one that has a male version of this, and it produced it. And then exactly the same thing I did with the Proud to Be Me. I just said, make me a shirt logo, making sure that the ratio is at least 1,000 pixels. I said, make me a shirt that says Proud to Be Me, make me a logo saying that phrase. And that's what I came up with. And I've changed it up, and we've modified it and worked on it and all that kind of stuff. So I would say absolutely start with ChatGPT. You may get some ideas rolling, and it's a great place to start. And of course, going to Fourth Wall is another great place if you don't have Fourth Wall. There's that. And then here is... And here's the referral code over for our Fourth Wall store, which is also on our link tree. But I did order one shirt for Christina with her logo on it, and I really like the quality of Fourth Wall. It does a really great job. And there's other ones out there, but it does a really good job. So with that being said, love you all. Thank you so much for joining us tonight as we start a new year, new merch. I'm excited. And we really get into that being proud of being yourself because everyone else is taken. I'm going to go enjoy my family for a little bit tonight. I'm going to take it easy. I'm really tired. And I'm just really sore today. So I'm just going to take it easy. We're probably going to watch a movie. Christina, knowing her right now, is probably hungry. So I've just gotten hot dogs, and I think we've got some baked beans in the pantry, and just easy stuff to be able to cook. And we're just going to sit and have hot dogs and french fries and some peas and so forth and so on. So with that being said, hi Wendy, have a blessed night. Hope this encourages, and for those that missed it, go back and watch the replay, and I will be putting up a little community post with some of the new merchandise and with the code in case people need that, reminding that we do have a little bit of a discount between now and the end of the month. Love you all, and we'll see you later. Remember, be proud of being you, because everyone else is taken. We have you covered. Thank you so much for having us covered. Keep crocheting that connection. No crochet hook is required. We'll see you on the next one. Bye bye, everybody. And we won't be doing tomorrow. We will be, if we do a drive to church, it will be very short because we're not going very far. We're going to another church that one of our old pastors in Florida is actually going to be speaking there, so we're going to get to see him and see him again. So we probably won't be doing a drive to church, and I'm probably going to be busy all day. And then, of course, I don't forget, as soon as I have the link to it, I will be on Love, Oh So Ravishing, and Boogie Times podcast, Love Talk, tomorrow. So I'm looking very much forward to that. So join us tomorrow. That will be our live. So tomorrow, I don't know if I can share it, but hopefully you guys will go over and support both of their channels as well. Love y'all. Bye-bye, everybody. Have a great night and stay connected. It is so important.